In a small, lush valley nestled between two towering mountains, there flowed a tiny stream. It wasn't the fastest or the widest stream in the land, but it had one admirable quality: it never stopped flowing. Day and night, through rain or shine, it trickled onward, determined and steady. In the same valley lived two farmers, Amar and Kiran. Amar was a man of grand ambitions. Every year, he planted a new crop, experimented with new techniques, and shifted his focus to whatever seemed promising at the time. Kiran, on the other hand, was less adventurous. He grew the same crops, tilled his fields the same way, and followed a steady routine year after year. Amar often mocked Kiran. "Why do you waste your life doing the same thing every season? Don't you want to innovate, take risks, and grow faster?" Kiran would simply smile and reply, "The stream flows steadily, and it nourishes everything in its path. There is wisdom in persistence." One summer, a severe drought struck the valley. The rivers dried up, the wells ran empty, and the soil turned to dust. Amar, having depended on water-intensive crops and sudden shifts in strategy, watched as his fields withered and his dreams crumbled. But Kiran's fields remained green and thriving. Every morning, he carried buckets of water from the tiny stream to his crops. Over the years, his consistent care and focus had deepened the roots of his plants, making them resilient. The stream, though small, never failed to provide just enough water to sustain life. One evening, as Amar sat dejected by the dry riverbed, he looked over at Kiran's flourishing farm and asked, "How did you manage to survive this drought?" Kiran smiled warmly and said, "It wasn't luck, my friend. It was the power of consistency. Like the stream that never stops flowing, I focused on steady effort, nurturing what I could, day by day. Consistency might seem slow, but it builds strength that endures." Amar nodded thoughtfully, realizing the wisdom in his neighbor's words. From that day on, he resolved to embrace consistency in his work, learning to balance ambition with patience and perseverance. The drought eventually ended, and the valley flourished once more. But Amar was no longer the impulsive dreamer he once was. Instead, he became known as a steady and reliable farmer, much like the stream that had taught him the value of consistency. Moral of the story: consistency may seem small and unremarkable, but it holds the power to weather storms and achieve lasting success.